So just an update. I've been working hard printing inserts as of late. So I've got a bunch of inserts here. I've got King's Guild insert being printed right now. It's some of the finishing pieces there being printed. Got an insert here for Newton that I printed that a friend of mine wanted. So they asked me politely if I could make it for them. So I printed that. I get these nice bins to be able to put some stuff in that I make. When I get a set of drawers. Running low on a bit of filament on a couple of rolls. That's fine. That's what the rolls are for. Running out of a little bit of black. So I got to order more black. Ran out of gray pretty near. So I made a few little errors when I was printing the Newton insert. So I had an issue that I had to come up with, fix it, re-level it. Everything's been fixed. I was having some adhesion problems on the side bed, which I fixed through some settings in Cura. So went through a bit of the gray roll to do that. Ordered some more gray roll. Should be here Wednesday, I think, to get some more gray roll. But on top of that, I now have another printer. So this one here is printing the last piece of the King's Guild insert that I'm doing. It's in white because I don't have two black rolls, and I don't care if it's white. I don't care if I have one white piece of my insert. You'll hear this one makes a little bit more of a sound. That is simply the table, the way it's sitting on the table. And I know that because I just put my finger underneath it, you can lift it up. So when it's done printing, I'm going to put something underneath the legs, maybe some small foam things that I can sit on, just so that the table won't vibrate. It seems to be the table that's vibrating that's causing that sound. But as you can see, I'm now doubling the printers. They're both the exact same printers. I'm going to get them labeled. My wife does vinyl cutting. And she can do adhesive vinyl. I've did it in my board game room in a bunch of places. So I'm going to label this one as Uno. It's going to be called Uno, one for Spanish, because, well, my name is Spanish, and I have a very Spanish heritage, or very South American heritage, where that's where my parents are from. So I'm going to name this one Dos. Obviously, 1 and 2. And eventually, when I do get a third printer, because I am going to get a third printer probably in the next 3 or 4 months, maybe 5 months, that printer is going to be called Dress. And that printer's build volume is going to be much larger than these ones. These ones here have a 2, I think it's, without looking it up really quickly, I think it's 210 this way, 210 this way, and then 205 on the x-axis going up and down is what both of these printers do. The one that I'm looking at a minimum of a 300 by 300 by 300 up. I'd like to go, there's one that I'm looking at that's made by this company, Anycubic, it's called the Chiron, or I forget how you pronounce it, but it's 400 by 400, and I think it's 400 up, maybe 300 up. So that would enable me to print larger prints, because I'm finding some of the inserts that I want to print for myself, I'm finding that I have to split them in half, or I have to learn to split them in half. I haven't quite done it yet. There's about 3 or 4 inserts that I looked up, and I can't print the entire insert, so I've got to learn how to use something called Tinkercad, and it's going to allow me to split the inserts in half, and those inserts that I split in half, I'll be able to put on these beds. But eventually, when I get to 400 by 400 by, I think it's 400 up, I'll be able to print those on there. There are some small little upgrades. I did not really board game related, but just easier to, as you can see, the knobs here. This is the little thing to pull it in and out so that there's no problems there. The new printer arm here. I did print a new printer arm on this one. I'm probably going to go with the design over there. I just got to free up a printer to print it. But like I said, once this prints done in about 4 hours, I'll be able to raise it up a little bit, get rid of that sound. We'll print some more additions. Uno is going to be down tomorrow for a couple of hours, probably. Reason for that is that when I got this first one, I had some issues with the way it was leveling. When I scratched the bed, I contacted Anycubic, and they sent me a brand new bed. Ironically, I got the brand new printer today through eBay, through UPS, and from China, they sent a brand new bed through Canada Post, and it arrived today. It's back there. So, in order to do that, I have to take this piece here, which is the entire metal and glass out. There's a wire that goes from there that I gotta go underneath to hook it in, which basically is what connects it to be heated, to send the heat to it, or the power to heat it up. So Uno will be down for a few hours while I fix that, and then I've got to go back through with leveling the bed again, making sure everything's calibrated, and then I'll have to do a test print, probably the 2 owls, which one of them. I don't know where the other one went, but here's one of the two owls right here. I don't know where the other one is. Actually, it's right here. That one's the one that I actually was looking at the infill. I chopped his hat off to look at the infill to see how good the infill was on the test print. So I'll be printing a couple of these on Uno again. Uno's done a couple of sets of owls during calibration. That'll at least get me close to what I have to do there. That's my setup for now, and we'll just be doing some more board game stuff as the time goes on.